शॉर्ट फिल्म को प्रमोट करने के लिए करना पड़ता है गरीब लोगों को। हम लोग अपनी ही शॉर्ट फिल्म जो नितिन ने डायरेक्ट की है और मैंने लिखी है उसको प्रमोट करने के लिए आपस में ही बात कर रहे हैं। यू आर लाइक द वन ऑफ द टॉप एडिटर्स इन इंडिया राइट नाउ। यू हैव डन सम ऑफ द बेस्ट फिल्म्स इन द लास्ट फ्यू इयर्स। सो व्हाई you decided to one move to direction and why this film to start with? ये मैंने सुना है, आज तक मुझे कोई ऐसा मिला नहीं मनी लॉन्ड्रिंग स्कीम जिसमें कि बहुत सारा किसी के पास पैसा है और बोलता है चलो ये इधर हम लोग टैक्स में बैलेंस करके भारत सरकार को देने से अच्छा है किसी गरीब फिल्म मेकर को दे दो और वो कुछ बना लेगा।
Masan, to start with, the process of making it was so much madness, where we thought we were making the worst film on the planet, to arriving and showing the first cut to a friend of ours and she telling us that it's not that bad, you guys were really hyping it up.
बचपन से मुझे लगता था कि ये कूलेस्ट जॉब है जिसमें आप कमरे में बैठकर कुछ लिखते हो और वो दूसरा कोई दूसरे कमरे में बैठ के पढ़ रहा है और वो किसी तीसरी दुनिया में जा रहा है।
Our fathers and our parents have weird stories to tell when you are not when you are not from the industry, and they feel like ki, as an outsider people are gonna push you away and this and that, some dramatic stories that happen, and then you realize ki actually it's nothing like that. It's like as long as your work is good, everyone like wants to work with you.
For me, the most important part of writing is it has to be easily narratable. Something which you write and you can explain very clearly. Hi, I'm Varun Grover.
Hi, I'm Nitin Baid.
And you're watching Creators Unscripted, a podcast where artists from various fields talk to each other and introduce their craft and also grill each other about their craft. Okay. हम लोग यहाँ पे वो कर रहे हैं जो शॉर्ट फिल्म को प्रमोट करने के लिए करना पड़ता है गरीब लोगों को। हम लोग अपनी ही शॉर्ट फिल्म जो नितिन ने डायरेक्ट की है और मैंने लिखी है उसको प्रमोट करने के लिए आपस में ही बात कर रहे हैं।
आई थिंक शॉर्ट फिल्म मेकिंग इटसेल्फ इज सो प्रोसेस में यू रियलाइज कि इट्स सच अ कंड्यूसिव प्रोसेस एंड जस्ट गेटिंग द फंड्स एंड इवेंचुअली मेकिंग इट, एंड देन उसके बाद में रियलाइज होता है कि where is it finally gonna go and where is it going. वो process itself feels like such a long elaborate process that you are like कि you feel for everyone who has worked for the film, and अपना like with your case and my Chashma, it's the same journey that we have like been dealing with.
Before we go forward, मैं बस ये बता देना चाहता हूँ सबको कि we are here talking about a short film called Chashma जो नितिन की पहली फिल्म है as a director. और Kiss was my first film as a director which Nitin edited. Now this is Nitin's first film with, he came to me with a story and I wrote the screenplay, dialogues and all. एक तो हम लोग काफ़ी सालों से
like
साथ
from
में हैं.
Wasipur से we have been.
Yeah, Gang the Wasipur. I was the lyrics writer. He was assisting Shweta Venkat who edited the film. And that was your first film as assistant editor?
That was my first film, and I think हम लोग सबका ही like you had almost done something before, but like
my first film as
it was like a collectively सबका first था. New, me, Neeraj, Anubhuti. मतलब Anubhuti has I think worked before, of course, Devdi and all, but like it felt like a very like initiation, like Vicky, everyone was there.
श्वेता की भी पहली फिल्म थी.
नहीं, Shweta had done That Girl in Yellow Boots was her first film.
Okay,
so that's how she was there. That's where I met her, and then it sort of triggered onto sort of I got call from her about this one.
Okay. हाँ, तो उसके बाद of course then we did Masan, which was again your first film as editor, right?
Yeah, like as my as first film as editor, and during Wasipur, if I don't know if you remember, like we ended up doing like 4-5 short films within the company. So the only good only not good as in like there were lots of good memories, but there were lots of crazy memories of Wasipur in terms of what we went through, in terms of like when it was elaborate 1 year process which was supposed to be a 6 months edit process and it went to 1 year. So उस समय में I think Neeraj made a short film, Anubhuti made a short film, another Rohit Pandey made a short film. So a lot of short films. That office was buzzing with everyone just wanting to make a short film, and I remember there was a really nice period in that office which was like a very vibrant, everyone just wanting to tell something and make a story and make a film and everything.
Yeah, so my first short film basically मैं जब से बॉम्बे आया था in my head it was like कि हाँ बनानी है, फिल्म बनानी है. I don't know वो शॉर्ट फिल्म होगी, फीचर होगी, क्या होगी, कैसे होगी. So but I was not very confident in making a film because I think just like editors, writers are also kind of working in a closed room, और फिर वो ज़्यादा लोगों से interaction होता नहीं है, 2-3 लोग आपसे मिलते हैं, and we are at the two ends of the same process, like शुरू में राइटर डायरेक्टर काम कर रहे होते हैं, लास्ट में एडिटर डायरेक्टर काम कर रहे होते हैं, और हम लोग और किसी से मिलते नहीं हैं. सो वो एक कॉन्फिडेंस था नहीं कि आई विल बी एबल टू डील विद पीपल एंड ऑल. बट आई हैड दिस आइडिया ड्यूरिंग प्री पैंडमिक ओनली. आई थिंक आई रोट दिस एज अ शॉर्ट फिल्म आइडिया फॉर अनुराग कश्यप actually. So Anurag had asked me
you wrote it pre-pandemic.
Yeah, Anurag had asked me to write something on the idea of time and how time moves. So I wrote this idea and another idea called Char Chappalein, which he actually
which was
made. So
yeah.
it's a short film called Char Chappalein,
Yeah.
which again I've written and Anurag has directed. And it never came out. It went to Rotterdam Film
Yeah, it was
Festival.
part of a collective bus of short films. Also.
Yeah, so Jia Zanke had some funds to
Yeah.
make this thing for one film festival where he was curating this. So Jia Zanke के कहीं से वहाँ से funds आए थे. Anurag made this चार चप्पलें, which is unfortunately so political a film कि वो आई नहीं आज तक. तो उसी में दूसरा आइडिया था which I had given to Anurag at that time and he liked it a lot. लेकिन उसमें से वो बनाया. So I had that idea with me. So during pandemic I went back to that idea and started writing it. And I thought कि हाँ अभी मैं बना सकता हूँ एक short film. I mean the script turned out to be to my satisfaction, and then Geetu Mohandas, she put me in touch with Newton Cinema.
Yeah.
So Anto and Sanita, so they were looking for some short film scripts to produce at that time. So yeah, short film के लिए एक तो producer मिलना बहुत मुश्किल है. वही मिलते हैं who are really either passionate about cinema and want to make something happen, or they are looking for long term relationship with the artists and have more plans beyond the short film. एक थर्ड सिनारियो होता है जो मैंने सुना है, आज तक मुझे कोई ऐसा मिला नहीं, मनी लॉन्ड्रिंग स्कीम, जिसमें कि बहुत सारा किसी के पास पैसा है और बोलता है चलो ये इधर हम लोग टैक्स में बैलेंस करके भारत सरकार को देने से अच्छा है किसी गरीब फिल्म मेकर को दे दो और वो कुछ बना लेगा. तो वैसे भी लोग मैंने सुना है. आई होप आई कम अक्रॉस दीज पीपल एंड
I think we are all looking for these people. My only interaction in terms of like understanding जब हम लोग वासीपुर पे काम कर रहे थे, it was like AK was the fierce energy who would just push everyone to make short films, and he would like even if he met someone and somebody wanted to invest like 2 lakhs 3 lakhs and everything, he's like कि तुझे बनानी है, okay जा फटाफट बना ले, kind of a thing. And that was, I don't think any other director or someone I've met who has produced that many short films or promoted that many new talent in terms of like like all his ADs were just making short film after short film in some way or the other. And like that was a really beautiful period. I remember in that office it was some energy of a different kind. Like we were not getting salaries and everything at times, but the energy was another level and everything. Like that you felt like okay, you just have to decide what you want to say and somehow some things will work out, kind of a thing. But also that with the time transition, I feel like now it's become much difficult, because it's like, even though it's like everyone says that it's like you can go with an iPhone and everything and make it and all that, that aspect of it is very nice, but like you still want to collaborate with certain kind of people once you have spent time in industry, and once you're working on certain kind of films and you want to work on certain way, which is where breaking the form and everything is like a Sean Baker, how he does it and everything is very inspiring for anyone.
Yeah, absolutely. So Kiss बन गई उसके बाद now, but why Chashma and how did you?
But before we move on to Chashma, like so now Kiss के साथ में like you had your journey in terms of like you did your festival and now how has been the process? Is it like selling has been very difficult, or what is like
Yeah, we are still looking for a home for the film, because
it has a really good star cast, Adarsh, Swanand and everyone who's like
there. It has a good star cast. We went to some really good festivals. The film won like 3 or 4 awards, and still there is this thing कि कोई भी मतलब ऐसा platform is not really keen. They want for free and all. वो तो मैं अपने YouTube पे भी डाल दूंगा.
Exactly.
Whatever 1.5 million followers and all. तो हो सकता है उनसे ज़्यादा लोग देख लें. But the thing is, the sad thing is still that globally also, but in India डेफिनेटली शॉर्ट फिल्म का कोई है ही नहीं कुछ, मतलब वो अगर OTT पे आती भी है, फॉर एग्जांपल सम OTT, दे डंप इट सो लो, कौन जाके ढूंढेगा, पहले तो वो मिलेगा कैसे, और तो इट्स अ वेरी डिफिकल्ट प्रोसेस टू गेट अ फिल्म आउट इवन टुडे, एंड दैट्स व्हाई आई एम लाइक वेरी, अगर मेरे पास कभी भी थोड़े एक्स्ट्रा फंड्स होंगे जीवन में, I really want to start a proper short film platform, and that's just short films. And we'll put cutting edge films, not
Yeah.
like सब कुछ डालेंगे,
Yeah.
so that it has a curation.
Like how
it's-
YouTube has Omeletta or something.
yeah,
But
like
do you feel
और a
like
short film window है, या है ना, या Vimeo Select एक टाइम पे आता था,
yeah,
तो उस तरह का कुछ एक अच्छा प्लेटफॉर्म होना चाहिए, because I think we are doing fantastic work in short film
Yeah.
storytelling.
yeah,
And it's actually the right time because people consume that short content,
yeah,
and we are still not, giving them an option and directing them towards this kind of content.
I feel if like I don't know, maybe like a future in terms of apart from starting a short film channel, it's something like someone like you at least, because I feel like that's an interesting idea to even put out short films which you feel people are interested in, because you have like that kind of a following. So even that's just to reach out, and whether people want to contribute, it goes to the filmmaker or something like that. It's a
Yeah.
interesting process. Of course, it demands a lot of like planning and everything.
इंडिया में एक्चुअली ऐसा बहुत कम
बहुत
होता
कम
है कि सम एस्टैब्लिश्ड डायरेक्टर कम्स बैक एंड डज अ शॉर्ट फिल्म,
Yeah.
सो वो भी एक थोड़ा सा माइंडसेट है कि शॉर्ट फिल्म इज जस्ट फॉर
Yeah,
बिगिनर्स
just for
एंड ऑल,
beginners.
but that also I hope changes
Yeah.
with
Time.
some kind of
Yeah.
push for short films. ये नहीं लगे सुनने जो भी लोग देख रहे हैं कि ये शॉर्ट फिल्म मेकर रोते ही रहते हैं, तो हम लोग थोड़ा कुछ
Yeah, of course, हम लोग
अच्छी बात
कुछ पॉजिटिव बातें भी करेंगे, and starting with
स्टार्टिंग विद वही
Yeah, चश्मा.
व्हाई, हाँ मतलब व्हाई
So-
डिड यू, टू क्वेश्चंस रिलेटेड, व्हाई डिड यू move from, you are like, sorry I'm not making you awkward, but you are like the one of the top editors in India right now. You have done some of the best films in the last few years, so why you decided to move to direction, and why this film to start with?
बहुत टाइम से मतलब इट्स वर बिल्डिंग अप इन माई हेड एज टू वांटेड टू डायरेक्ट समथिंग. आई फील लाइक समवेयर as a artist one needs to break the mold in some way or the other, because like you are editing for this many years and everything, and then you realize कि okay, I've figured like some sort of a pattern, and you know कि the tips and tricks. Of course every project comes with its own problem, and हर problem का you sort of find a solution, whether it's like fixing a film or whether it's actually editing. But what I was really sort of wanted to feel with the short film was like, I felt like yeah, because I want to direct, I was like okay, I've been telling everyone I want to direct, but can I actually, do I enjoy the process, or do I really have the capacity to direct? So that feeling was okay, do I have something to say? And that's where it came from, that story which I wrote long back, and it comes from a personal space as to what I went through a little bit in terms of the idea of it, which I don't want to establish too much into it. But that's where I sort of thought, when we are editing case, I said ki Varun ek baar padh le, and what do you feel about it? If you feel it's decent enough, if you can write it, the screenplay and all that. And then you read it and you said ki okay, मैं लिख देता हूँ. And उसके बाद में भी, लिखने के बाद में भी, that process was कि I didn't want to make it in a very shabby way, because it involved kids, it involved a classroom, it involved a school. And that's where Dimpy, as a friend who knew me from before from Phantom, and she sort of came in and she started Gubara, and the Gubara sort of came in with full force, and they just really loved the film and they supported it wholeheartedly. And that was the initiation point for me. And I feel while directing, I had the most fun experience. I didn't know, okay, I will have so much fun in terms of just directing, because I feel the thrill of every day being so different is something else, in terms of like when you are directing or when you are creating something, and especially with tangibles which are not in your control most of the time. You are thinking the day will go like this, and it completely throws you off, and then you are just figuring out. Even though like I'm talking as if like I've directed like some more films or something, but I feel like we know, because we have seen our directors whom we have worked with, and they have gone through different process and different directions. And especially feeling that same process when yourself, I'm directing myself and everything in that sort of a manner, it suddenly felt like I haven't felt the thrill that kind of a thrill in a long time, and it's the fear and the thrill and everything. It's like waking up at 4:30 and you're like, okay, let's reach the shoot and इतने shot लेने, and you are like sort of worried and like कि कितना होगा, यहाँ पर भाग रहा है, I'm fighting with Dimpy, and then cut to I'm trying to take a shot. So it's the journey that makes it special, I feel. Eventually even edit पे you are sort of making a cut and then somebody saying, oh no, ये छोटा हो सकता है, then you're making alternate cut. And then you realize कि it's pretty much the same process, but the beauty of the process is just like the aspect of everyone, you bringing everyone together and making it happen. And that for me was a very enjoyable process, and I felt like I just loved working with my team, from the direction team to everyone, all the crew members, everyone, production and everyone. It's like it was a very peaceful but very heartwarming process by the end of it. Like obviously we had our share of fights and everything, but like that always happens. But at the end of the day, we were all proud of the film, I think, unless nobody has told me it. Then but yeah, it was a very like a nice process.
Okay, and so you have edited so many films and you have seen so many, film तो ठीक है 90 minutes की होती, you end up seeing footage of 3 hours sometimes, 4 hours also, I'm sure, or so how was it for you? Did you, being an editor, did you shoot very precisely, just like कि knowing कि अच्छा ये ऐसा कटेगा, or you were also like, when on the edit, when you saw the footage, you were like कि यार ये director ने इतना क्यों shoot? Did you feel that way?
As in
himself being,
I know what you're saying, but to hats off to you also, in terms of, because I was cutting Kiss also, and you had shot it so precisely, like it was literally like to the T. Like कि हमारे पास में एक शॉट when we were discussing कि अभी कुछ है नहीं, फर्स्ट कट था 75% वहीं पर था. So that thing was there in back of the mind कि 4-5 दिन में शूट करना है, and you are trying to cover like 6 pages a day kind of a thing, or 5 pages a day. So you know कि you don't have the luxury, and you are dealing with kids, not like adults who are like who are in control. And thankfully you had a really celebrated actor and a really amazing actor, Konkana, with you. So that gives you a lot of confidence and boost in terms of just approaching the material. But still the kids are a different sort of a, like you don't know what is coming your way and which time and everything. So that aspect of it was always on the back of my mind. So I always have like plan B, plan C in my mind. And but the idea was ki if like I'm not able to take these many shots, then I'll hold on to this shot and take like this one. So those kind of thoughts were there. But I did like 2 times tech recce with Linesh and our DOP Linesh Desai, and he sort of was like such an amazing collaborator who sort of was there on the shot breakdown, and then eventually when we sort of did this whole journey together with like doing the tech recce from different locations to every location. So by the time we sort of arrived on set, perspective wise we were clear ki what we wanted to achieve. And then it was like, when you watch the film, it's a lot of like one takes and a lot of single shots and everything, and that clearly came from like firstly it was that fear of like wanting to shoot, but then there was no time, so that fear surpassed in terms of like how do I make this work. And I'm like, okay, just take this one shot, and you had 4 shots planned and suddenly you made it into 1 shot. So that change, and the editing helps in on the set, you can modulate your mind towards, because you know where you're cutting from. And same way Gaurav, who was the associate with me and everything, who's like been a friend so the longest time, who was very like all my like the direction team is such a beautiful team that it sort of just comes together and everyone is just working hard to make the story happen. And that I feel that process just made it more enjoyable, because even when you are stuck somewhere, because you do get stuck, and I feel like some scenes, like when I'm shooting some scene and I'm like, this scene I haven't been able to crack, and whatever, when I was shooting a tiny scene and I'm like, these kids are coming running from here to there, so how do I crack it? And that's where like you sort of like, okay, let's just simplify things, let's not complicate it, let's just put it. And I have like certain methods where I feel like if I don't know anything, I'll just put camera in these places and I know what experience I want to give in that scene. So those purely came from editing and our experience in like working on different kind of films, from Masan to like Wasipur to like Rocky Rani to like anything else with Gully Boy or anything. It's you see different directors and you learn from them, and so much like has been picked up in that ways.
Yeah, okay. So one question about which I'm very curious about generally also, like general like थोड़ा सा craft के बारे में of editing. What is the most difficult part of editing, and what is the easiest part?
I find the most difficult part is putting the thing together, the
Mhm.
initial process. It's
Which is
like
the first
writing में your
lineup kind
first
of a thing.
draft, and it's just that, like, it is difficult also. Difficult, when I say it's difficult, it's I find it laborious little bit, because it's like you are making one scene and
Yeah.
the whole process of it. But जैसे ही वो होता है, तो that's the most fun part for me, because that's where edit starts for me. Then it's a difficult, but in a very different manner. This way you are enjoying the puzzle, and that I something I enjoy. I feel like that's where for me, like, oh, how do I crack this? Like मसान में, you remember, like when we were shooting, हम लोग, मतलब वो फर्स्ट टाइम जब विकी एंड शालू का मीटिंग सीन शूट हुआ था, आई वाज लाइक कि यार आके देख लो सीन रूम में, आई डोंट थिंक इट वर्क्स, एंड ऑल ऑफ यू केम, यू, अविनाश एंड एवरीवन इज लाइक कि यार ये तो कुछ ह्यूमर भी लैंड नहीं हो रहा है, ये भी नहीं हो रहा है, and we ended up shooting that scene in 40 minutes at a
again,
like a extra hour kind of a thing. So
without
those
any
kind of
permission
things
and
is when you are seeing, so that at least Masan, I think, was a great grounding in that sort of a manner for us, and Wasipur also was a great grounding in that manner, to see what you can possibly achieve, and what you can, and you've seen AK, and you've seen like how things, like how you would constantly just move around things and just sort of get something out of, even like a deadbeat scene kind of a thing. And that I feel with Neeraj also had that capability ki performances he draws really well. So one could say when we shot the climax also, we were like ये क्या shoot कर दिया यार, बैठा दिया दोनों को साथ में, and then you were shot it, and then it's like Avinash is like, okay, let's reshoot it and everything.
Yeah.
And that process, you know ki it's never like one perfect process. I think in my head, the editing process and working with like different directors is like ki you have to keep your mind so open, and you have to constantly molding yourself, that I still feel like I'm constantly surprised at times in terms of edits, or in terms of like when I see a film, like you was, oh, how did they do that? So that wonder is still there, so which I feel makes me enjoy the process, and that is like the main aspect to editing, which I sort of see, which I'm sure with the writing also you have the same thing. Like I don't know how you approach writing, is like how do you start off on a project, like when you, like how much do you brainstorm a lot and write in terms of writing first?
No, so brainstorming for a writer, the brainstorming comes with pen and paper. So basically you start writing and then only mind starts working, for
Okay.
me at least. तो मैं लिखना शुरू करता हूँ. Of course, I have an idea, sense of the world, a sense of the characters and all. But unless you write, you can't really see it. तो वो मेरे लिए बहुत ज़रूरी होता है. So I write something, it may just be draft 0 or sometimes draft -1. So draft 0 पर आने के लिए भी you have to write something.
Yeah.
And then once you write and then you sometimes narrate it to friends and all, you get a sense कि okay, कहानी कैसे होगी. For me, the most important part of writing is it has to be easily narratable. Something which you write and you can explain very clearly. क्योंकि क्या है ना, clarity is the essence
key.
of writing.
Yeah.
So if you are struggling to narrate an idea, you are like, जो कई बार, मतलब मेरे लिए सबसे पहला रेड फ्लैग यही होता है, if someone comes and says कि मेरे पास ना बहुत कमाल का आइडिया है, आप सुनोगे क्या? And while narrating they are struggling, they are like कि हाँ अच्छा उसके बाद ना अभी मैंने सोचा नहीं है, then it's a waste.
Yeah.
तो जब तक कि फुल आइडिया, भले ही वो ओके यू हैव अ 5-minute narration, but then it has to be very clear in that 5 minute. You choose कि what you are telling. Maybe just the theme, maybe just one character journey, and फिल्म में 5 character, लेकिन एक का आपके दिमाग में clear होना चाहिए, which is the central character, for example. So for me, writing actually is writing, fully writing. सिर्फ brainstorming कुछ नहीं होता मेरे लिए. You have to write and rewrite and then see कि कहाँ gaps है to fill. You do research, you talk to people, you read stuff, you see stuff, or you imagine stuff. But everything, वो gaps तो तभी दिखेंगे जब आप एक layer बना लोगे. Then you see, okay, there are so many gaps, 100 gaps, you fill them one by one. Maybe एक draft में उसमें से 40 भरेंगे, फिर अगले draft में और 20 भरेंगे, फिर अगले draft में. So you kind of weave it very slowly. Almost like editing. It's a very slow process. You make a lineup, then you make a first cut, then you वो जाके
But
कुछ
you
20th का
sort of do it like कि when you start writing scenes, or you start writing just like
नो
a
अ
character, like a
स्टोरी,
story.
लाइक अ स्टोरी, ऑलमोस्ट
Okay.
लाइक अ शॉर्ट स्टोरी.
Short
सबसे
story.
पहले शॉर्ट स्टोरी कि कहानी ये है,
कहाँ
ये
से कहाँ
यहाँ.
जा रही है,
हाँ
कहाँ से कहाँ जा रही है,
हाँ,
और कहाँ
मतलब एक
पहुँचेगी
आदमी
एंड
एक
में.
दिन सुबह उठा और
हाँ.
उसको पता चला कि उसका
हाँ.
जो भी वो 2070 में उठ गया
Yeah.
है, वट एवर. देयर इज अ होल स्टोरी. यू क्रैक दैट स्टोरी एंड देन यू स्टार्ट ब्रेकिंग इट डाउन इनटू आउटलाइन. देन आउटलाइन एक बार, दो बार, तीन बार करके, देन जिसमें सारे कैरेक्टर्स आ जाएं,
Yeah.
सारा कैरेक्टर का आर्क आ जाए. अगर 4 कैरेक्टर है उनका जो भी आर्क है, देन आई गो इनटू
Okay.
स्क्रीन प्ले लाइक अ फर्स्ट ड्राफ्ट.
Yeah.
सो इट्स अ लॉन्ग वे टू फर्स्ट ड्राफ्ट. उसके पहले बहुत सारा वर्क होता है. लाइक स्टोरी 2-3 बार लिखा, फिर आउटलाइन 3-4 बार लिखा, फिर जाके वो स्क्रीन प्ले का फर्स्ट ड्राफ्ट होता है, विच आई डोंट शो टू एनीवन. I always share the second draft. First draft is only for me and to again get a
Just
sense
get a
of.
sense of कि कहाँ जा
हाँ,
सकती है.
पूरा एक लैंडस्केप समझ में आता है, and then I fill gaps and then I kind of.
And this process has been the same, or it's changed, evolved over the
It has
years?
evolved क्योंकि मैंने सीखा नहीं. I never formally went to a film school or something. So for me it was almost learning by instinct and learning by common sense and learning by समटाइम्स रीडिंग स्क्रीन प्लेज. बट वो फाइनल स्क्रीन प्ले होते थे.
Yeah.
अभी वो कैसे वहाँ पे वो एटर्नल सनशाइन का बहुत बार मैंने पढ़ा है, या पल्प फिक्शन बहुत
Yeah.
बार पढ़ा है ना. आई डोंट नो हाउ दे अराइव्ड एट दैट.
Yeah.
डिड दे फॉलो दिस प्रोसेस.
Yeah.
मैंने कभी उस तरह से रिसर्च भी नहीं किया, बिकॉज आई डिडंट वांट टू follow
Follow
the
a pattern.
process which
Yeah.
whatever these guys are following. उनका अपना वर्ल्ड है और अपना प्रोसेस है. सो आई वांटेड टू मेक माय ओन प्रोसेस, बट नाउ इट हैज बिकम लाइक अ काइंड ऑफ अ टेम्पलेट इन माय माइंड कि यही तरीके से करना है.
But is the lyrics writing also in the same way, or that's much more free flow for you?
वो और ज़्यादा मुश्किल है, क्योंकि
ज़्यादा.
लिरिक्स राइटिंग में ना देयर सो मेनी कंस्ट्रेंट्स.
Hmm.
एक ट्यून मिलता है, ज़्यादातर मिलता है. ट्यून मिलता है, डायरेक्टर का ब्रीफ अलग है,
Hmm.
कंपोजर का ब्रीफ अलग है,
Hmm.
प्रोड्यूसर या म्यूजिक कंपनी का ब्रीफ अलग है.
Hmm.
अभी वो 4 लोगों का ब्रीफ, उसमें कई बार एक्टर का भी ब्रीफ होता है कि ऐसा चाहिए मेरे को, डांस नंबर चाहिए, या मेरा मेरा कुछ भी है, मेरे को शर्ट उतारना है, तो ऐसा कोई गाना लिखो जिसमें शर्ट उतार सके.
Okay.
तो ऐसे बहुत सारे.
And you are just working towards a center frame
So
kind of.
अभी वो बहुत सारे 5 चीज़ें एक साथ पकड़ के, एंड देन यू हैव टू राइट समथिंग विच इज़ नॉट क्लीशे, विच इज़ at least your poetry is there, or your worldview is there, or your
Yeah.
sensibility is there. So it is sometimes very difficult. At least if the director is aligned with you, then you can, then it becomes easier.
Yeah.
कि okay, director is with you, and director has the power to convince others. Sometimes directors don't have that power. तो वो फिर वो ज़्यादा struggle होता है, जहाँ पे director is either not aligned with you, or director is kind of figuring themselves out कि अच्छा प्रोड्यूसर को भी खुश करना है,
The music
कंपोजर को भी खुश करना है, म्यूजिक कंपनी को भी खुश. वो उसमें बहुत मैस होता है. तो ऐसे 1-2 प्रोजेक्ट किए हैं मैंने, जिसमें आई वाज लाइक कि भाई कुछ नहीं. और वो अल्टीमेटली वो वाले गाने कभी अच्छे नहीं बनते. तो वो गाने जो इस तरह से बने हैं, दे आर ऑलवेज देयर इज दैट unfinished thing about them. The songs which have always worked are where the director and lyrics writer and composer are in sync.
Varun, you, the kind of scripts you have written from Masan to obviously All India Radio and Shanghai, All India Rank, sorry, and Dibakar, that film,
Sandeep
or Pinky Farrar. So how do you bring yourself into the story? Because that's the biggest challenge with like a film which is so different. Like Masan, I can still understand you growing up in Banaras, you have like lived that life, and whether Kiss is very different in terms of the space and in terms of your approach also from an All India Rank, which is again going personal, and Sandeep Pinky is again very different, or like a. So how do you bring yourself in this kind of a scenario, or it doesn't matter, you just navigate in terms of just creating your characters and sort of letting them?
It does matter for me. 2-3 चीज़ें हैं, अब उसमें से सब फुलफिल हो जाएं तो बहुत अच्छा, सब नहीं 1-2 तो हो जाएं कम से कम. सो एक तो है कि दे हैव टू, आई रियली लाइक अर्बन कंटेम्प्ररी इंडिया स्टोरीज वेयर वी हैव सम व्यू ऑन हाउ द कंटेम्प्ररी यूथ इज लिविंग इन इंडिया. So that is what Sandeep or Pinky was, that is what Masan was. Second is generally a sense of contemporary history. Like पिछले 30 साल में when I was like growing up and all, how India has changed and how the world has changed. So which is All India Rank, which is Sacred Games in a way, though it was a thriller.
Yeah, Sacred Games is another different kind of a beast altogether.
Yeah, but Sacred Games also had that space where I could write something about contemporary India and the politics, how it has changed, or how people have changed, or how religion has become part of politics and all. तो वो चीज़ें वहाँ भी थी. So I always feel कि कुछ personal world view बहुत strongly आना चाहिए.
Yeah.
It can't be something which I have no idea about. And for example, a film which I really liked, Madgaon Express, okay, super fun film, but I don't think I can ever write that.
Yeah.
I don't think I can, मतलब वो world मैंने नहीं देखा है, वो those characters I can't imagine even कि हाँ ये एक दुनिया हो सकती है. But as an editor, how does it work for you?
I feel somewhere you bring in your personal element in terms of what you do. Is there is a certain style and rhythm and pace, but a lot of it is dictated by the film also, because as a writer you already had set some sort of a pace. Actually, Masan and Wasipur was very enlightening process in that way, is ki how much of the script is there and then what materializes and how it transforms so much into like it just that scene, dukh aaye khatam nahi hota, written like you guys were attached to it like to another level, like because you've cried on the set, like कि 6 minute का scene था and like कि वो 6.5 minute क्या विकी रोया है and everyone is crying on the set, क्या feeling थी. And then first time it was suggested कि let's like do we need इतना प्रवचन कि just go, because I remember Abhishek Chaube had seen the first cut and he's like the only time I felt like थोड़ा सा off लगा था कि वो वहाँ पर उतना नहीं चाहिए ज्ञान and everything, and then you can just end it. And he had said it very initially. We arrived at it almost months later. So it like for me as a editor, it's more like कि what is the tone of the film that I'm catching on, and uske hisab se. So if I'm doing a Rocky Rani or a Razi and the tone is so different that I need to modulate myself. Now usme nuances, how do you catch, is director and the editor in terms of how you hold a certain shot to a certain frames extra. Clearly dictates how you are looking. Your worldview also starts showing in that kind of a thing. What kind of an angle you use, your worldview shows. Of course, the director will also have like a say, but even on the first cut, what you use and what you sort of arrive at is the bringing a worldview in terms of how you start a scene and what kind of energy you sort of bring in. Whether it's Gully Boy, like the original opening which was shot, and then sort of I felt like okay, it's actually not needed and maybe like we can go directly from here. So it's like you sort of bring your personal storytelling with like merging with like what director wants and building that vision together, that kind of a thing. And sometimes where you are reforming a full story, where you are reconstructing a full narrative, then it's like ki, now what tone, that is more like a rewriting on a very different level, where you are ki अब इसको ये तो ऐसे तो नहीं चल रही है, अब इसको कैसे शिफ्ट करना है, वेयर आई विल ग्रिप्ड बाय within that film I get into it, I connect with my characters and how do I move with it. And these are the elements that I have at disposal. इससे ज़्यादा कुछ है नहीं मेरे पास में. I can use voice over, I can use this, I can use that, and ये 5 elements हैं जिससे मैं जितने visuals हैं इतने, तो इसमें कैसे construct किया जाए. So then it becomes like okay, this many things are there, how do you solve this puzzle kind of. So it's pretty much on those kind of framework.
Yeah, also मतलब जो there's this old saying also that editing is the final rewrite of the film.
Yeah.
And so yeah, in a way your job is also like a writer only, because I've seen films completely transform after edit. मतलब आपने shoot भी किया है जो लिखा है, कई बार shoot के पहले भी आपने एक फाइनल एडिट किया है, शूट भी बहुत प्रिसाइसली किया है, एंड इवन देन द फिल्म्स चेंज कंप्लीटली ऑन एडिट, अ लॉट ऑफ फिल्म्स. तो
but you always wanted to write from the time you sort of grew up in Banaras, and you were very clear about.
I grew up in many places. Banaras was where I went to college, but I was born in Himachal, then Dehradun, then Lucknow, then Banaras. So I always wanted to write. I was like बचपन से मुझे लगता था कि ये कूलेस्ट जॉब है जिसमें आप कमरे में बैठकर कुछ लिखते हो और वो दूसरा कोई दूसरे कमरे में बैठ के पढ़ रहा है और वो किसी तीसरी दुनिया में जा रहा है. So it's a very almost a magical
Yeah,
process that you're just writing words on paper
yeah.
and they create world in your mind. तो वो बहुत फैसिनेटिंग था हमेशा से. सो आई थॉट कि हाँ ये करना चाहिए. आई डिडंट नो हाउ टू डू इट. took me a long while.
And you had no one in family who was in this line?
नो नो नो, बिल्कुल नहीं, दूर दूर तक नहीं, कोई भी राइटर नहीं है. तो वो थोड़ा मतलब पढ़ाई का बस हमारे घर में ही था.
And then very supportive.
हाँ, बाकी तो कोई पढ़ता भी उतना नहीं है. बट वहाँ से ही आई somehow landed up here. I think becoming a writer is still like an easier choice. कि आपको बचपन से आप कहानियाँ पढ़ रहे हो, you know writers exist. एडिटर तो लोगों को पता ही नहीं होता कि कोई है. मतलब पीपल वॉच फिल्म्स एंड पीपल समटाइम्स इवन थिंक कि जो एक्टर है वही उसी ने लिखा है, वही बोल रहा है, वही है ना. एक जमाने में हम लोग ऐसा सोचते थे बचपन में. इवन नाउ इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू एक्सप्लेन टू पीपल व्हाट इज एन एडिटर. रिव्यूज में भी दे जस्ट से कि फिल्म का पेस खराब था तो वो एडिटर की गलती है, या बहुत तेज चल रही थी. पीपल जस्ट थिंक एडिटर इज बेसिकली एक वो मशीन पे वो सिर्फ एक घुमाता है कि कितनी तेज चल रही है फिल्म. दे थिंक ऑलमोस्ट लाइक प्रोजेक्शनिस्ट है और उसके पास वो है. बट व्हाई एंड हाउ डिड यू decide to be an editor?
So I think
and in your family is anyone else into
nobody's
arts
into
or cinema
films
or
and
something?
I come from a business family, a proper business family in Calcutta, and so basically the whole thing with me was कि by 10th I left Calcutta and I was studying in Bangalore, and Bangalore mein by the time I was studying I think I was very influenced by Bollywood films, and I was like very heavily influenced by popular cinema, I think, to start
like
with. Films like everything that was coming out, I feel, to start with, like I was big fan of action movies like Sunny Deol movies and everything, because I remember going with my dad for those movies. Not that they might have framed my this
Gadar
one,
and all.
Gadar to came much later. This was like when I was talking Narsimha and this and that.
Oh,
those when I was a kid, like is going and watching with my dad and all that kind of stuff. And then you sort of grew like watching other kind of stuff also. And by the time I came to Bangalore, still you didn't have a clarity. You saw the Yash Raj films and the Dharma films and a lot of other films, and you were mainstream was always like a very different sort of a beast. And then once you move from mainstream, and you actually I started studying in college, which was like I did a course called BA in Psychology, English Literature, Media Studies.
Okay.
And that's where I joined like this film club, and then suddenly the whole world opened up, sir. And we used to go to this place called National Market, which used to be in Bangalore, which still exists in Bangalore, where we used to go and buy foreign DVDs had started coming to India.
Achha.
And wahan se we started exploring, and the first film I remember was Mohsin Maqbal film, which was like a very moving film about, I think it was his first film. I can't recall the name right now. Okay. But it was a film which was
not the Red Balloon. No,
not the Red Balloon. Red Balloon is much later. It's with the initial films in terms of when for the first time I realized oh wow, you can make a film like this kind of a thing. And that's where it sort of opened up a new outlet. Not that it like sort of wanted to, okay, this is the kind of film or whatever, but at least the interest in films and the whole wanting to, so that sort of opened up like French filmmakers, German filmmakers, Indian filmmakers like Ghatak's Ajantre, about the guy who loves his car and everything. Like we had an NFAI screening in Bangalore, and they had saw like so many Money Call and this, and suddenly you felt like okay, there's a lot of different kind of films that exist, and as a form it's such a interesting form. And I do feel like it's the only art form which is constantly evolution wise, it's constantly moving somewhere or the other, where a lot of art forms have got stuck at some place, and they can just move around in a certain space, but this art form has so many capacities, and we are seeing it right now in terms of the content we choose to consume, and everything has become so different in terms of like a short form content or whatever. So that's where it sort of started for me. Was like initially I wanted to direct. I applied at FTI and SRFTI I was on the waiting list or something, but I sort of knew okay, let me just try, and I ended up going to Whistling Woods. And Whistling Woods, mein, the whole thing was, I was like little bit afraid ki okay, direction, because I saw some assistant directors and all, and I'm like, I don't like this like assistant director work personally, and I feel it feels too mechanical right now, so I don't know how to be creative. And that time I was watching a lot of Elan Rene and like these French filmmakers who have become from editors to directors, and India mein David Dhawan and Rajkumar Hirani, all of them were like have done that kind of stuff. Rishikesh Mukherjee, all of them were editors. So you had that ki okay, there's something that happens in edit which is very strong, and which at least you are connected creatively to the process, and you are with the director, you get to see the process, the film come alive. And that's where I sort of said ki okay, I need to make money as soon as I get out of it, because obviously being an someone who doesn't have any connection in terms of the industry, you don't know what, like, and our fathers and our parents have weird stories to tell when you are not like when you are not from the industry, and they feel like ki, as an outsider people are gonna push you away and this and that, some dramatic stories that happen. And then you realize ki actually it's nothing like that. It's like as long as your work is good, everyone like wants to work with you, and that kind of a thing. So that aspect of it is what like started for me, and I felt like okay, I want to get into editing, and I wanted to pursue editing. And editing sort of gave me that, and the landing on that first film, Gangs of Wasseypur, I still remember showing AK the first lineup, and his only thing was ki कितना फास्ट काटता है, क्यों, वेट ना, रुक ना, क्या जा रहा है, and everything. And I remember very clearly, I was sitting on the side, Neeraj was sitting behind or somewhere, and Neeraj was like कि हो गया ना सब कुछ and everything. And then he comes out and he's like कि बहुत जल्दी जल्दी काटा है, कहीं होल्ड ही नहीं कर रहा है and everything. And then I realized कि because AK is like all about single shot, 2 shots, 3 shots and 4 shots, and suddenly you realize कि okay, why am I cutting so fast? Because when you're first time you're sitting with a director and you're like oh, why am I cutting this? I needed to hold on this moment. So it was like a initiation process for me. And then I really, with Masaan, I think structuring and everything is something that I enjoyed. And I remember calling you up, and suddenly like yaar ye nikal sakte hain, and that connection which we share with like the whole team which we had, kind of a thing. And that sort of paved way for me to sort of know ki editing was something I was completely enjoying as a process. And it's like, and the thing is ki I'm lucky to work with incredible directors who have like really, like, I've had great amazing time working with them, and they have been like the nicest of people to me and overall. And that sort of just shapes like a good like story to take back home. For me, it's never about like whether the film, of course I want the film to be successful and everything, but like it's about the process, what you go while making it, kind of a thing also. And that for me is became like a very interesting, like Masaan, to start with the process of making it was so much, like so much madness, where we thought ki we were making the worst film on the planet, to arriving and showing the first cut to a friend of ours, and she watching it and she telling us that it's not that bad, you guys were really hyping it up and everything. And then like opening scene, we were like कि ये तो जाके reshoot करना ही पड़ेगा. I am sitting on one corner, you are sitting in one corner, while Richa is on this one, that opening scene. So you had like such high expectation for yourself, and then you realize कि okay, सब कुछ हो सकता है. It's like editing में it's like everything can be handled.
Yeah, on the shoot we were panicking so much. We were like कि क्या बना रहे हैं यार, कुछ वर्क नहीं कर रहा है.
बेचारे नीरज को अंडे प्रेशर में डाल रहे थे बहुत सारा.
नीरज भी परेशान, हम लोग और ज़्यादा, मतलब he needed people around him who could tell him कि okay, it's good. And we were like constantly, we were also so stressed कि क्या चल रहा है. But I have one small anecdote. You went to Whistling Woods and you did not get your degree. So you did not finish the course and you were not given the degree.
There was a assignment which they wanted me to submit,
and which you didn't.
And I didn't submit that assignment.
And so हम लोग Whistling Woods में, after Masaan came, we were invited, Nitin, me and Neeraj were invited for a master class on how filmmaking and all the students were there. And then they announced कि हम नितिन को डिग्री दे रहे हैं आज, जो उस समय नहीं मिली थी. 5-6 साल बाद डिग्री मिला. And I think other students have, their parents come when they get a degree, and there's graduation and all. And Nitin ke graduation pe it was me and Neeraj over there, and he also didn't know कि उसको graduation आज होने वाला है after Masaan. So Masaan was his graduation project as opposed to the assignment he was given.
Truly.
So I think one of the best graduation projects anyone probably has submitted anywhere in the world. But now we should come back to Chashma.
Yeah.
So now you have finished the film. and you have, whatever, it was a long process.
Yeah.
Pehle sochna, banana.
It's amazing how short film also took so long to make.
Yeah,
And you are talking about
it's
feature film banane jaane wala. It's like,
yeah.
but
So
same thing with you, AIR, I have read during Masan.
yeah,
And
it
it
was
took
written,
like
yeah,
7-8
during
years to
Masan.
finally
Like
actually it
Masan का
happen.
जब shoot होने वाला था तब मैं लिख
Yeah.
रहा था, and then yeah, so it's a long process
Yeah.
making a film. But one, what's your what are your expectations now from the film?
My expectations, I feel like actually for me the short film, of course, like I want the producers to have like the main expectation is producers finding the buyers and finding like the avenues to where the film can be showcased in the best possible manner. That's my biggest expectation.
And you're now hoping to make more films and feature film?
I want to definitely, because I feel like this fear and the thrill is quite contagious in some manner. But like of course, as I said, as we realized the story which was written in 2022, it took 2 years to make as a short film. So one knows, like you have to move things and see where it goes. There's nothing written in stone in terms of, but yeah, I do want to pursue something where I can really go crazy in terms of like I want to build like a bigger story, and I feel like it's something that I will want to have fun with.
Okay, and one quick question, जो rapid fire type. What are, according to you, like 5 films you will recommend as an editor? Like they are fantastically edited.
In India, in India as in like a Bollywood, say, I think Parinda was a very interesting film in terms of how it was cut and everything, and everyone knows it's Renu Saloja is a legend in terms of how she approached, and uh, I I personally enjoyed a lot of films where are like what I feel like I enjoy very different kind of films. So like whether it's a Gomorrah, which is very interesting, different editing experience, like editing feeling experience, and whether it's City of God, where it's like a very fast sort of a rhythmic pace and where is different sort of cutting. It's like, or whether it's Godfather. So all these films, like I've watched like a varied range of film, whether it's like a French film like a Breathless or something. The obvious names that everyone knows, but like saying that a Breathless, Godfather, or like Billy Wilder films which have been like Sunset Boulevard or something. So all of these films have like a very, anywhere where you feel like the story is told in a very most impressive and rigorous manner, I feel is like I enjoy much more. To name like these are the films which I can think of right now, but there are many more films like a lot of like specifically if one asks me like how Apocalypse Now is cut also is very interesting, though it has like, because editing also becomes very subjective as you grow with time. It becomes changes what stage of life you are, and you find a film very differently connected to it. Suddenly what you are finding slow at a certain period of time in life while watching a certain film, and at a different age group, at different age, you find that oh, there was a reason why this was elaborated, and you feel very differently, kind of a thing. So it is moving in that sort of a manner for me. And yeah, so these are the film like Billy Wilder films, Coppola's films, and like I love the American classics, the French classics, the Godard, Truffaut, and Melville, and यहाँ पर like you have Parinda, you have like the classics Lagan. Everything is like very like interesting in terms of work, like what they did with Dil Chahta Hai, what they did with like a lot of like currently RRR also I enjoyed thoroughly in terms of like how they approached it. South I feel like it constantly surprises, like Angamali Diaries mein wo the guys, they like the kind of energy they create, like I feel like us level pe like we are not able to like tap into that kind of madness also at times. And that is something like Sodu Kovam or something, like all of these films have like such a distinct style that you really feel like I wish we could also like sometimes tap into that kind of madness.
Okay, so three things technically. Do you have a like preference कि ये सबसे ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है, फिर ये which is during editing, rhythm, structure, and performances. What's your top
I
thing, and
think
then
I think performances.
is
Like
what you
everything,
focus on,
yeah.
then even if
Everything,
it's
yeah.
breaking the rhythm of
Fully.
something.
I feel like eventually, as an audience, when I am into a film, I am with my characters, and like obviously you want like rhythm and structure, can't say completely devoid of it, but performances carry so much of, which is why I love my actors, is like it's so much of like they just make your film like carry through without like you. So a lot of times ki हाँ film लंबी थी, but I was like fully into it. And when people say that, it's just like you were drawn into the performance and writing of the film, and that makes it very accessible, where the writing sort of drew into performance, and somewhere तो थोड़ा लंबा छोटा स्ट्रक्चर में ही ऐसे पहले आ गया, वो पहले आ गया, वो, that is a discussion which one can have on a lot of films, and you can have like on any film in terms of, but like in terms of if a flow wise, performance, rhythm and structure,
Okay.
or performance, rhythm, structure, both together.
Okay.
Yeah.
On set, off set, like you have mostly been off set.
Yeah.
Like Masan mein you were there
Yeah.
because you were editing on
Yeah.
location. But generally you have mostly been, working in your studio and footage
Yeah.
comes. But now you also got to be on set for your film. So how's the experience?
Like I enjoy both the process right now. Being on set is a different energy. Of course, it's like a mad energy that's constantly it's like a adrenaline rush which you are on. And on offset you have that much time to think and that much time to ponder and go and faff and come back and sit on a scene again and do something. There's no rush to sort of capture. Here you are capturing light and you are sort of like this is the hour that you have and you're trying to capture in that. And I'm sure it's the same for you also in some ways or the other. It's like, because as a writer you sort of go into writing, and then you might, do you like hang out on the set fully during the process of making?
I love being on sets. Like Masan mein we were there through the shoot. फिर Sacred Games mein I was there on the sets throughout the shoot. But being on set as a writer is not very, not very good, not very joyful, unless you are involved in stuff. Like if you're not involved in stuff on a set, you feel very
very out of place.
Because it's one full, almost like one animal with so many organs. चीफ एडी भी है और साउंड भी है और वो सब है और एडी टीम एक अलग है.
You feel like you're gonna just poke people.
Yeah, and you don't know where to even stand. You go and sit on the monitor and everyone is like वो आके कोई फोटो ले रहा है, कोई उसमें कुछ बता रहा है, कोई मार्क कर रहा है, and you're like कि मैं कुछ भी नहीं. You feel very vela and very kind of useless. But when you're directing, then the joy is very different because you are involved in every small thing. You're like कोई भी सेट पे प्रॉब्लम है तो यू हैव टू आंसर एंड सो यू फील मच मोर इन्वॉल्व्ड. सो इट्स वे मोर फन व्हेन यू आर पार्ट ऑफ द क्रू, like on the set. Even if you are not the director, for example, like you are a still photographer, which I was trying to be on Masan, though we had a still photographer, but I was still like having a camera, तो मैं shoot कर रहा था कुछ तो थोड़ा सा you feel
the set is constantly filled with those funny incidents which are crazy. Like हम लोग जब मसान में खाना खाने जा रहे थे and suddenly नीरज calls up कि गैस वाला बलून वाला नहीं है. And we are like both
that
looking.
we were going and I was trying to कि मैंने बोला चल मैं तेरे को बनारस घुमाता हूँ, एक बहुत बढ़िया मिठाई की दुकान है, और हम लोग जा रहे हैं और पता चला वो बलून, that now famous scene of the balloon going up and शालू और दीपक अपना अपना बलून ऊपर छोड़ रहे हैं and so वो crazy था कि वो हम लोग जा रहे हैं और पता चला कि पहले तो बलून वाला नहीं आया. बलून वाला हमने ढूंढा तो उसको पुलिस ने अंदर नहीं आने दिया क्योंकि पिछले साल वो बलून का सिलेंडर ब्लास्ट हो गया था. फिर थर्ड ऑप्शन, फिर उसके बाद कहीं से वो बलून जुगाड़ा विच वाज नॉट इवन गैस का बलून. फिर पता चला ऊपर पूरा शामियाना लगा हुआ है, लाइक कुछ लाइट्स वाइट्स लगे हैं तो इट कांट इवन गो अप, लाइक वो चीट भी नहीं कर सकते हो.
नीरज ने अपना फिजिक्स का दिमाग लगा के स्टोन बांध के,
पत्थर बांध के रस्सी से सब पुली बनाया, फिर उसको ऊपर किया, बाकी वीएफएक्स में किया फॉर small budget. I think that was the only VFX
that was
in
the
that
only
film.
VFX shot in the
whole
whole
film
film.
में कुछ clean up होगा छोटा मोटा, but otherwise it was the only VFX. And in a film like Masan, to have VFX for such an emotional kind of a shot,
Yeah.
is crazy, and now it has become a
Legendary
legendary kind of an image.
Yeah.
लोग मसान का कुछ फोटो भी डालते हैं, they
Yeah.
put 2 balloons on emoji and all, and it was
Yeah.
crazy,
Yeah.
strange.
That is always like memorable in terms of incidents. What happens on the set is like कि everything. Like I remember चश्मा में ही हमारे set पे like last day पे we are fighting, me and Dimpy. Dimpy is like कि set में time is up and everything, and then she comes and she's like, now I'm not gonna let it shoot, and I'm shouting कि okay, let it be. I'm like, I don't know how the story will get finished and this and that and everything, and then suddenly she just goes blasting inside the room, and I'm like, okay, let's get the camera, let's take this shot at least right now while she's inside. And then we are taking the shot. So it's like constant push and pull which happens on the set, and that's like I think those are the incidents which feel funny later on. Of course at that moment you feel like कि वो बहुत ज़्यादा intensity बढ़ रही है, but like yeah, it's feel very funny.
Yeah, वो लास्ट जो
डे रहता है
10-15 minutes होते हैं ना शूट के, where you know कि okay now EP is on the sets, and EP is trying to catch your eye, to get to just give a warning कि भाई खत्म होने वाला है. And you are so, हमारी भी शूट पे you know, we would try to avoid meeting the EP in the last 30 minutes. Like वो black flag लगा दो जिधर EP खड़ा है उसके सामने, ताकि वो देख नहीं पाए तुमको, and all that. So it was, it is a part of the process. We have some actual
questions.
Rapid fire also.
Woo.
So you have to choose only one. Gully Boy or Masan?
I have to choose only one.
Gully Boy or Masan?
Masan.
I know it's a difficult one, but Zoya Akhtar or Karan Johar?
That's crazy one. I'll choose both, but
I know.
I think
one. Like
let
one.
me see.
More fun maybe to work with, or more.
Zoya had like Gully Boy was like too much of a fun process.
Much of fun.
Like
okay.
Yeah.
Editing or direction?
Right now, of course, direction is.
Dance sequence or a dramatic scene?
Dance sequence or dramatic scene? Dramatic scene, I think.
Okay. But what's your favorite dance sequence you have cut, or music piece?
I think like Rocky Rani dance sequences, where all of them were quite crazy in terms of like the process of it. Like these are the numbers I've never done in when Rocky Rani, and same Gully Boy was
especially,
Gully Boy was very different, and Gully Boy had like Anand also cutting some stuff and the other, but like whenever the narrative storytelling stuff is there, it's always like you are sort of cutting the montages and this and that. But dance sequence with Jhumka was like a fun process, and amazing. Even like the Dindora Bajere and all that kind of thing. It's like the big opulent numbers which Karan designs.
Yeah, Tum Kya Mile or
that kind of
something like that.
Yeah.
And I remember because, just an addition here, but Masan mein we had one song, like a proper, of course there was Man Kasturi and all, but tu kisi rail se guzarti hai, and on the shoot we just could not imagine how it will be cut, like how it can be a song. Shoot पे हमने कुछ लिया था, वो जा रहे हैं आ रहे हैं ये सब, but the way the song was cut, it became a song. It became a proper Hindi film song. And that
because all was shot as scenes.
वो सब सीन की तरह शूट हुए, डायलॉग भी थे उसमें, सब कुछ था. देन यू नो वो जादू वाला कुछ चल रहा है जो अभी फिल्म में ठीक से भी नहीं समझ आता कि वो जादूगर, मतलब एक्चुअली स्क्रिप्ट में वो जादूगर एक घड़ी चुराता है, मतलब जो भी वो गायब करता है, फिर वो दीपक की जेब से निकलती है. ऑल दैट इज नॉट वेरी क्लियर, but the song works. And so that was actually probably the first song you cut. That was the first film.
As in like as an independent, this one I had lot of fun cutting Kala Re.
अच्छा,
Kala Re was like कि Shweta had given like yo, why don't you just take a shot at it? And I remember I loved the song so much. I was just going crazy cutting it, and I had done like couple of versions, and I was like constantly Shweta used to come and like this version is nice or whatever. So Kala Re was lot of fun.
Kala Re was amazing. वो बहुत ही unique cut था. The whole song also, the way it was filmed and all was unique. So
Okay,
I'm done with
questions for you, Varun. Writer or lyricist?
Lyricist, actually.
Bollywood masala or festival indie?
For watching, I would say Bollywood masala. For making or writing, festival indie.
Film festival premiere or Netflix release? or release on OTT platform, let's say that.
Film festival premiere.
Yeah. Film or series?
Film.
Writing solo or in a team?
Solo.
Okay.
Easy ones. Kafi easy. So yeah, I think back to final.
Yeah.
Any final thoughts on Chashma?
Final thoughts on Chashma is like, I hope we get to see the light of the day where we can share the film as soon as possible with people that we want to show to, and that more and more people get to watch. And same with Kiss also. I think you are also waiting to put it out somewhere eventually.
Yeah.
And I'm sure Newton Cinema also is trying to figure out ways to sort of
Yeah.
put it out. At the end of the day, it's like just like our short films coming out, and this whole conversation also for me also, like, it's not like we are some veterans sitting here who are discussing some great artwork and all that. We are still trying to figure our path out. But thankfully, I feel the only thing is that few years of experience just helps to understand the medium a little bit better compared to anyone who's just walking into it. And I hope this conversation has helped someone to sort of enlighten or just lighten up the mood of people in terms of having. But hopefully these are the same people who will watch Chashma, and there'll be more people who will be interested in watching after this conversation, and Case also.
To watch more artists talking about their craft, please subscribe to Gubara Entertainment. लाइक शेयर सब्सक्राइब जो होता है, कोई और बटन दिखे वो भी दबा देना, कुछ तो होगा उसमें, कुछ हो जाएगा. पैसे देने हो तो पैसे भी दे देना. आजकल सुपर थैंक्स होता है, 100 रुपया, 40 रुपये से शुरू होता है. सो विच इज़ गुड. 40 रुपीज़ इज़ वॉट, कुछ नहीं, आधी कॉफ़ी भी नहीं मिलती आजकल, so दे देना.